Wii U is going to have the definitive version of all your favorite games. The definitive version of whatever Battlefield comes out. The definitive version of Grand Theft Auto 5. A Nintendo system is going to have the best version of your favorite games.
I got him in the crosshairs. Big man just tampered with the fire. You done f***ed up, boy.
I really hate to tell people that I told you so, but I really love to tell people I told you so. Wii U version of Watch Dogs is between current and next gen systems, visually closer to current. And anybody who ever thought otherwise is a complete brain dead moron. People, the Wii U has 1 gig of RAM dedicated to gaming. 1 gig of RAM is 1 gig of RAM, is 1 gig of RAM, is 1 gig of RAM. It is 2013, and 1 gig of RAM in 2013 is a failure. Fact. There's no way around it. There's no way to argue against it. It is what it is. Now let me direct you to this chart right here, because you morons clearly cannot accept factual information and can really not accept anything. Xbox and PlayStation 3, half a gig of memory. The Wii U, 2 gigs of memory. The Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, 8 gigs of memory. Now you look at the Wii U in the middle, what is it closer to, people? The Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, or the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3? It is not rocket science, people. It is not. The Wii U came out and can hardly keep up with current gen hardware. It is lagging behind current gen hardware. It is more powerful, we all know that, but we have a system that is struggling to compete with hardware that is 6 and 7 years older than it, let alone launching at a price point of $350 and $300. What the hell made anybody ever think that the Wii U could compete with the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4? Oh sure, we had the frauds like Dr. Trey and other clowns and morons out there talking about how the Wii U was going to get the next gen version of Watch Dogs and not the current gen version of Watch Dogs. How the hell is that even possible from a hardware standpoint looking at it? It's not. Period. There's too much of a difference for that to even happen. For that to happen, the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 would have to be so much weaker, it's not even funny. And the only reason that these clowns want to talk about there's not going to be a leap, the leap's going to be minuscule, there's not much of a difference and things like that, is because the Wii U has shown that there really is no difference. And these people are out here trying to damage control and pretty much feel better about their purchase of the Scam U. I'm sorry. I said this from the beginning. I said this from day one. I uploaded that Max Payne 3 video showing the usage of RAM, and people, they still don't want to believe me. They still don't want to hear the truth. They still don't want to hear the facts. And unfortunately for you morons, you frauds, and you clowns, you're going to hear what I have to say. And even if you don't like it, you're going to keep clicking on my channel, keep clicking on my videos, and you're going to hear the truth over and over and over and over until you get it, or until you go crazy trying to understand. Now for all you idiots out there that you know you were talking about, you know, the morons, the clowns, and the frauds that want to talk about the definitive version of all your favorite games. Like I said before, that is never going to happen. Never. Not only does the Wii U not get barely any of the games that come out on all the other platforms, but it is too damn weak. Too weak. Too weak. I'm sorry. It's too weak. Facts are facts, people. Accept it. Too weak. And then we have the graphics whores. The people that want to talk about how, oh, we're not graphics whores. We don't care about graphics. Graphics aren't a big deal. And yet you look at the last 4 videos on Dr. Trey's channel, and probably the next one that's going to be discussing about this video right here, or anybody else talking about this topic right here. Another graphics video. You know, it is funny how People claim they're not graphics whores and everything like that. And yet all they do is talk about graphics even more so than a PC gamer talks about graphics. PC gamers, we really don't have to talk about graphics. We already know we're getting 60 frames per second, max settings, 1080p. When we talk about graphics, we're talking about moving forward, 1440p, 1600p, 4K, things that you consoles aren't even going to touch, but those Wii U will never even sniff. So once again, people, the Wii U has been exposed. The Nintendo fanboys have been exposed. They're frauds for thinking they're going to get definitive versions of games. They're frauds for lying to themselves like they're not graphics whores. And they're just frauds as gamers themselves, period. I hope you're happy. Accept it. Deal with it. You're master. You're God. Black Bond. Right again. You fools. Wrong. Again. And one more thing I want to mention. There's this idiot who calls himself the Predictor. What the hell have you ever predicted that was right? If you're the Predictor, then call me Nostradamus or something. Call me God. Call me Miss Cleo, but real. Call me Charles Xavier. I read minds, go into the future, go into the past, go into the present. I have a Stargate right at my crib. You're no predictor. You're a clown. Be easy.